Thank you for joining us today. The major question is, are accommodations for children with hearing impaired successful in school? Today, we will be able to find out.
Hi, I'm Megan Marcoux. I'm currently working as a waitress. I am 19 and I am a sophomore in college studying to become a pediatric audiologist, and I wear hearing aids.
What was your childhood like with hearing aids?
My childhood was very similar to most people. I would say that I was able to play sports, go to school, have hobbies, make friends. It's just a little bit different when you have to ask someone to repeat a question, ask a coach to speak a little bit louder, or ask the teacher what the instructions were a second time. I feel like I said, it was mostly normal.
What had caused you to go deaf?
So I was born with congenital profound hearing loss, which means that I had it when I was born. I eventually lost some of that hearing in an accident, and I can still lose more hearing to this day. But yeah, I was born with it. I've had it for 19 years.
So other than that, what were other struggles that you went through?
I feel like with hearing aids, I mostly struggle to just be confident being a little bit different than everyone else, because I feel like people see hearing aids different than they do glasses. Glasses are socially acceptable, and hearing aids kind of cause some other stares that aren't really warranted. So I feel like just being confident in my skin and having faith in myself.
After experience all that during your life, did you ever wish that you weren't deaf?
No, I can sleep peacefully at night without anyone waking me up. So I've come to learn to be okay with having hearing loss, and I would never want to not have it because it makes me who I am.
What was elementary school like for you though?
So it was a while ago, but elementary school was very good with accommodations. I wasn't really meeting with anyone. That was more so my mom. My mom made all the meetings. My mom made all my accommodations. And from what I can remember, I remember them being pretty good. I had preferential seating. My teachers were an FM system. So, yeah.
What about middle school?
Middle school was really when it changed to me taking control of my own accommodations. I got to meet with the SLPs at the middle school and determine what really worked best for me. And for most of middle school, it was the FM system, preferential seating, and closed captions on videos, presentations, and then extra instructions if I missed the first ones.
How about high school?
So high school was really when I geared away from the FM system, because for me, it amplified background noise and not my teacher. So it would amplify things like the door shutting or the wind blowing outside, which wasn't really what I needed to be amplified. But I did take control of my seating. I asked all my teachers for closed captions on presentations, and then towards the end of high school, most of my teachers wore a clear face mask because of COVID.
How about college now?
So college has been a little bit different compared to high school, when they would reach out to you for help instead of having a 504 that was already set in stone for me by my parents and administration. I really had to get the help I needed. So I had to reach out to accessibility services, and they really set in stone all the foundation work that I needed. So in college, I was able to get preferential seating, extra time on verbal quizzes. I get closed captions on everything. I get early access to all presentations, and I also get a captioner who captions all of my lectures in real time. So when I'm in class, they listen to everything the teacher is saying and they type it out. That way I don't miss anything. And then most of my teachers wore a clear face mask per my request.
So does that mean during your entire time in school, were every accommodation that had helped you be successful, did it make your life easier, hearing teachers, or did you have a bit of a struggle when some of the videos didn't have captions or stuff like that?
So yeah, not every single video was able to be captioned, and in high school I really struggled with that because they don't really have as many resources as most colleges do, but in college I can send it to my service people, and they caption it for me and they send it back. My first semester of college, I really struggled with getting the accommodations I needed, and I would not be able to hear anyone during class. Like, my professors would be really quiet and soft-spoken, so I would have to go to class, listen, not get anything, and then go back and do extra studying, which just took a lot more time. And then second semester, when I really vouched for myself and got more accommodations, I felt like it was a lot easier. So yeah, accommodations, if used correctly, can definitely make you more successful.
But when you were in college, when the professors didn't have the FM system for you, was that like a huge struggle during the entire semester of school?
So I feel like, yes, it definitely would have been helpful because of COVID. The first semester, most of my teachers wore regular face masks, so it was very hard to read lips, which I have relied on my whole life. So I feel like an FM system definitely could have been helpful, but unfortunately at the college level, if I wanted to purchase an FM system, I would have had to purchase myself. So there are pros and cons at the college level. They have FM systems that just aren't compatible with my hearing aids, and it's kind of hard spending a lot of money on an FM system if you're only going to be there for 4 years. So an FM system definitely would have been helpful, but at this point, not much I could have done about it. I have a captioner transcribing everything, so.
Well, thank you, Megan, for joining us today. And ladies and gentlemen, I guess we now know that accommodation in school are now successful for children with hearing impaired, and there are some struggles during the journey, but overall they're successful, and they really help children with hearing impaired. So that's a good thing, and that had answered our question. And thank you for joining us today.